Happy everyone, Aaron and Holly. FLUX FM.
You are way too excited, and I thought I am normally the most excitable person in the world, but you've just way topped me. So anyway, welcome to FLUX FM, the first episode with Aaron and
Holly.
Woohoo! So first of all, we're just going to tell you a bit about ourselves. Holly, you can go first, seems as you are the lady.
Why do I have to go first?
You're the lady. You're the lady,
I don't
darling.
know what to say.
Ladies, you say that you are fabulous.
I'm fabulous
in every way.
Areas of life. No, my name's Holly. I'm a FLUX ambassador / producer. I do some podcasts for FLUX on the odd occasion, and I have been known to just run about with wild hair.
Your hair is... Can I just tell you about her hair? Because you can't see it, obviously. You guys are listening to us, but her hair is literally amazing.
Are we not going to have, pictures?
Well, I've got little cartoon characters, but oh my god, if you go to FLUX TV and look at search Faces of FLUX on FLUX TV Liverpool on YouTube, you'll see her hair. Her hair is literally iconic, known throughout all of the land of Liverpool. It is amazing.
Of course.
So I am Aaron. I am also a FLUX ambassador / producer. I was also the founder and director of FLUX TV, which is why I just shamelessly plugged it there, like the soz about me. I'm also a third-year student in the University of Huddersfield, studying broadcast journalism. It's my final year, so it's very, very scary, and I'm very, very stressed about it. But I'm going to try and calm and breathe and relax. It'll all be fine.
Dissertation will be done in no time.
Hopefully. But yeah, so I'm here today to deliver you a podcast, basically just highlighting everything that FLUX 2014 was with my fabulous best friend, Holly. The Holly. You are the Holly from now on.
Correct. All correct. Maybe I should tell you a little bit about myself as well, because
go for it.
I didn't do that well.
Try and top me.
I can so top you.
Okay,
well, I'm in year 13 at the wonderful sixth form that is Stone's Comprehensive School. But of course, call these loud and proud.
Call these to everyone else.
Call these kids. That was very loud. I am doing sociology, philosophy and ethics, and can I remember the other one? English literature, and let's face it, it's A-levels, so it's not that great.
So what do you plan to do after your A-levels?
Events management. I was saying that, of course you should know events management.
The people don't know. Okay, so where do you plan to do your events management?
I'm looking at JMU and also LIPA, because they do a production, theatre, entertainment management course, which is very good.
I thought LIPA was all about just the performing arts. It's literally called the Liverpool Institute for Performing Arts.
It is, but they also do all the background that you can get in the arts. So I know somebody who wants to go into music management and they're thinking about taking that course because it's one of the best in the country.
Oh wow!
So they do lots of production and they do teching, theatre technicians, how to run a theatre, not just theatre, but a company and everything. So they do all the background stuff as well as the front stuff.
Front of house and back of house.
Basically.
Right. That's the right term, the right terminology.
Well, it is.
I was trying to use the right terminology then, but it might have come out really wrong. Anyway, okay, so Holly, tell me, what is FLUX? What is FLUX all about? If anybody's listened to this and has no idea what we're going on about, give them a whole briefing. Go.
Well, to use the official tagline, if I can remember it. Remember it. FLUX Liverpool is a pioneering arts festival created by young people for everyone, and that's the tag we went with.
Yeah, so basically it was it is a festival that is an arts festival, and it's the most inclusive arts festival
you'll probably ever find.
We're talking, go on, dance,
fashion, classic art, painting and stuff.
Painting and stuff, and then street art.
And then we're talking music.
We're talking dance.
Radio.
We're talking radio. We're talking video, filmmaking. We're talking
gaming.
We're talking sculptures. We're talking apps. We're talking The list goes on. Literally, we could be here for like 1,000,001 years, just literally listing all the things that Flux has included, and if you
Will include.
if you that will include and will continue to include, and if you are interested in any of the things we mentioned, just go on our website, which is www.fluxliverpool.com. High five! That was like improv. I love it.
That was smooth.
Okay, so what were your favourite things throughout the Flux Festival then? What did you enjoy the most?
Well, during the Flux Festival, we had a series of commissions.
A series of commercials.
So this is, if you don't know about it, over on Ideas Tap, which is a fabulous arts networking website. If you don't know about it, I'd say join, because they literally cover everything that Flux Liverpool covers.
Especially for the young people listening as well, like you guys.
If you want to network, if you just want to talk to other people, if you want to create something, go on Ideas Tap, because they'll just let you do anything, really.
Yeah.
And they also put out commissions as well. But we put out an Ideas Tap 10 commissions up to £2,000, and literally you can live out your creative brain crack or creative dream. Anything you've ever wanted to do, you can do it with us.
That was amazing. It was really good. That's actually where I applied to do Flux TV. It was probably one of the most simplest application processes ever. I mean, coming from an application, well, not an application I put in, but I was part of an application process that was for my show that I did a little while ago, which I'm not going to plug.
Which you're not going to plug?
Oh my god, fine, I'll plug it.
It's a prime time opportunity.
I will plug it now then, fine. I did a show called Ours, which is all about getting young people more engaged in politics. It's on YouTube now, so if you go on YouTube and look for Brewha National, it's on their YouTube channel. It's called Ours. It'll be my face. Again, you don't know what my face looks like, then just go on the Flux TV YouTube page, and I'm there all over it. So basically, as part of the application process to get the show funded, it was very, very in depth, and it was very I mean, I didn't do it. I mean, it was all down to Brewha National. They did pretty much all the work. I just got to see what they did. I got to look through all of the application and look through the type of wording they had to use, and it was so rigorous. But then when it come to me writing my own application for Flux TV, it was so simple.
Yeah, it was.
I was like,
really?
this was so simple, and it proves that it was so young people orientated, in the sense that they only ask you specific questions, you answer them as fully and as honestly as you can, and especially they give you a hand with things like budgeting as well, which is perfect for me because I didn't have a clue what I was doing.
Let's face it, I'm not good at finance either.
I'm really not.
All the math stuff, I was just like, oh god.
Yeah.
But so literally you could enter your commission for set date, deadline, time scale.
Yeah.
And all we did was just do some, not even an interview.
Yeah.
Because we were just like, if it looks that good on paper,
it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
So what were your favourite commissions then?
I can't pick
one. Okay. One of the favourites. One of the favourites. Right. They were all favourites. They were all our children, but pick one to talk about. First one that comes to your head
was Nula, and it was synesthesia. It was amazing.
It was so good.
If you don't know what synesthesia is, or synesthete, it's this condition where you can hear colour, or when somebody says a certain word, you may think of it in a certain colour or smell a certain smell. It's to do with it's how your senses really interact with each other and mix up. And Nuala had this idea to really. What's it called when you sort of feel like it?
What? Like what?
Like, gaming. I'm trying to think of the word. Gaming, and you put like headphones on. You see them on TV shows with glasses.
An immersive experience.
An immersive experience.
Right.
There we go.
That's what you're looking for. Yeah, it was really good. I mean, they had this Dr. Synesthesia, right?
Dr. Synesthesia.
He was amazing, and his companion, I've forgotten her name, but she was absolutely hilarious. Whenever I met her, she was always full of jokes. She was always getting people into the Flux Hub, which was, because it took place in the Flux Hub. Because basically what it was like a kind of performance that took place within the Flux Hub, which was in L1. And this guy would come on with his glasses looking all professory, like a bit of, if you've seen Back to the Future, then he was kind of like Doc Brown.
Yeah, definitely Doc Brown.
He had them kind of vibes. Yeah, them kind of vibes. He would come on, he would kind of grab people from the audience and bring them inside the hub and bring them behind this little lab area and get them to smell like strawberries and mint leaves. And, you know, he'd always say, you might have synesthesia, you probably don't, but you might. And he said it to every single person, and I was like, it was so good and it was so funny, and he was incredible. So that's one of your favourites then?
Yeah. Well, she also had a TV, if you put headphones on, so you, and it had interviews with synesthetes.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Oh, it was amazing.
I didn't see this.
She interviewed people and she had images on the screen. It just talked about their condition and how it feels to be them.
Right.
And she had loads of information on the walls. It was one of my favourite commissions.
That's actually reminded me of something. This is going completely off Flux, but like, there's this thing I saw on Facebook a little while ago of this guy who's got like an implant in his skull.
Yeah.
That has like a tubey thing coming out of it where he can literally hear colour. He can hear it. And he did this thing once where he walked up to this guy and he played him what his face sounded like. And I was like, imagine getting that like an MP3 of your face.
I want that.
It sounds awesome, doesn't it? But anyway,
I don't want the implant, but I want that.
But I know, but literally, it's literally like a thing that comes out the back of his skull and then reaches around to the front of his head. It's not painful. It doesn't look painful. He looks fine. But I think I saw it on the BBC News Facebook page thing. It was really interesting. It was pretty cool. So, any other highlights from the festival? Any other highlights?
I know you didn't see this.
Okay.
I went to see it. It was amazing. Northern FY.
You know what? Right, I heard a lot about that. But, like, I really feel like I missed out.
You did.
I'm
not gonna lie. You
just straight up,
probably
I did. Okay, fine.
You did.
Thanks for that. Not even trying to, like, break it easy. Say, you know what, Ari? You just did. Thanks.
You did.
Thanks.
Not only was it, like, based in the Everman, they used Everyone, which is a fabulous space.
Right.
But it was also written by one of my favourite commissions was Patrick Hughes.
Patrick Hughes.
So it was just about community and the absence of community, and it was Liverpool based, and it's talking about a young boy and an old woman, and it was all about their stories and their adventure together in Liverpool, and talking about how Liverpool's changing. Is it for the better? Is it for the worse? Just talk about the changes that are going on in Liverpool, and it was really touching, and it was amazing. And I was so close to tears.
You literally look, you're about to cry right now.
I kept it in because I wanted to keep my cool, but it was just like...
oh my God, do we have tissues? Can we get tissues? You're like literally passing out.
It was fabulously written, I really think.
Was it really good? I feel so bad that I missed that.
I really think I'll commission Patrick Hughes. He's going to do some big things properly. It was so well scripted.
Wow.
So.
Well done, Patrick Hughes. Go you. Thank you for your incredible talent, I guess, that I never got to see, but thank you on behalf of everyone that went to see it. Anywho, so moving on from commissions then, what else stood out to you during the FLUX Liverpool Festival of 2014?
Well, I feel like you haven't said what stood out to you yet, so maybe.
True. Okay, my turn. My time to shine. Okay, my highlights. What have I enjoyed the most? I know what I'm going to say, and I know a fellow ambassador is going to really, really appreciate me saying this.
Is it me?
No. Our fellow ambassador, Joe. Joe.
I know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm going to say. Joe and AJ both created and
put on
an event called Day at the Dome, which took place in Liverpool 1. It was this massive dome, literally, you couldn't miss it. It was in Gervais Park in Liverpool 1. Fabulous space, fabulous day. The sun was out.
Shining,
beaming down. Everyone was smiling. The beach chairs were out. The beach was out in Liverpool 1.
It was amazing.
It was so good. And it was one of the nicest, as an ambassador family, like we have a term for each other, we call ourselves the hashtag FluxFam. Woo, FluxFam. Woo. Like, it was a good time because we all kind of gathered. I mean, we were working and we were excited, but because we were in the middle of the festival, it was like, look at us, we're doing it, like we're enjoying ourselves. None of us are like dying of, well, some of us were dying of like brain aneurysms. But we were together, we were dancing in Gervais Park, we were sitting down, we were chilling out, we were taking photos. It felt like a really nice little family occasion, and I really enjoyed it. that really stood out for me as a day. So thank you, Joe and AJ, who put that day on, because I know you guys probably stressed out about that for weeks. But I really enjoyed that day. It's a day that really stood out to me. It was so good.
There were lots of bands also that I don't think I heard of before. Lots of acts.
Oh my God.
Lots of Liverpool-based acts.
Dominic Dunn.
Oh.
Dominic Dunn is. I am like, you know what, Dominic? I know you're listening, Dominic.
Of course you're listening.
Of course you're listening, Dominic. You know what, right? I'm like a fanboy of Dominic, and it's just like...
You're not a fanboy.
I am a professional fangirl. Like, when I see him, it's one of them things, and I don't know how he's not
seen Dominic? I've never seen him.
You've not seen him?
Apart from...
No, I swear to God, Dominic is such a lovely guy. In fact, we might have him on this podcast if
Hopefully.
Hopefully,
Right.
Dominic, we'll have our people call your
listening.
people. We'll have our people call your people. Like,
And your people should get back to our people and be like, yes, definitely.
come on the podcast. We'd love to have you on, talking about your journey and your music and your whole artistry.
Yes.
It would be incredible. But he was really lovely. I spoke to him, and I actually know his mum. Woo! Points to me. But no, he's going to be a big star one day. I really, really, really like him. He's a good guy. Guy. What else stood out to me?
What else?
There's so much. You are right. There's so much to choose from.
I think one of my personal favourites, and I think it's maybe because I had a bit more of a key role in organising it, was #FluxGirls. I know.
Okay, can I, I don't want to steal your shine. I mean, I know this was your baby, but can I just tell you, FLUXGirls literally saved my life. Because this isn't me trying to promote it or anything. This is me genuinely talking as a young person who wants to be an artist, in the sense that what you guys did was you brought some... What FLUXGirls was pretty much they brought some of the... Go on, you talk about it. It was your baby. You talk about it.
It was a series... I say this to everyone. I feel like it's like a proper talked about thing.
Yeah.
But it's a series of 5 panels. Was it 5? Yes, it was. And we had different arts professionals at different stages in the career. So you got Jem from The Fact, who's been in marketing for about 6 years, 7 years, and you've also got some people who's just starting out their careers, like a wedding photographer who's only been in the industry for 2 years, and they just talked about how they got to where they're at currently, talked about how they get the high jobs, how they deal with stress, and it was amazing.
It was so good, because what you did is you also split it out into different Flux panels had different topics to discuss. So one was about stage and screen, another was...
visual arts and design.
Yes, and things like this. And the one that I attended was stage and screen.
By far our best looking panel.
The award for best looking panel does go to stage and screen. You guys, we know you're all listening. You were all the most visually appealing.
That's because they were all actors or directors.
Actors, directors, dancers, extraordinaires. No, they were really lovely and they were really nice people. And, you had Miguel DeForo from MD Productions, who was killing it.
Oh my God, that intro, he started the talks.
Literally, I swear to God, Miguel, we know you're listening, Miguel.
You're listening.
Of course
Everyone's
you're listening. I swear to God, if I could have a fifth, not even a 16th of the success that you've had, I would be a very happy guy. This guy is one of the most successful and one of the most incredibly driven, motivated people and inspiring people I have ever met. Did you go see a show in the Empire?
Sadly not.
It was so good.
Was it Ambitions we're talking?
It was Emotions.
Emotions.
It was called Emotions. It was the same gist. Yeah. Additions on the end. Emotions. It was Bottle Your Passion, and he had free tickets for everyone.
At the Empire.
At the Empire Theatre, and that alone, I was like, I just want to hug you. Can I just hug you, please, Miguel?
He's so kind and genuine.
Yeah, it's he's everything that I want to be, in the sense that he's humble, and it was so funny and so lovely, because at the end he came up to sort of say thank you to everyone, and he had an A4 sheet of paper and he was listing every single person, and I was like, that's so lovely. He's literally not forgot a single person to thank. He knows exactly who helped him, he knows where he's come from, and he's
such an amazing talent.
Amazing talent. So that was Miguel. It's just one of our panel. It gets better, trust me. We had Holly,
director.
She was incredible. She had actually, you know what? She actually had thinking about it now. She actually had similar hair to you in the sense that it was curly and wavy and pretty.
She was like
so lovely, so well spoken,
genuine
and so
as well.
so thought out, genuine, incredible.
I always feel cheesy saying that word.
What did you think about Martin, the guy with the beard from Bear? Love Martin.
Oh my god,
he was amazing. He was the guy. Film director. He is.
He's gonna be big.
He already is big.
He is big. He films
Have you guys seen that video or to go around on Facebook for Save the Children? It was like the 1 second a video. What was it? I don't know how to describe it now. It was filmed a second a day from the perspective of a child who lives in a Western civilization, probably the UK, as she goes through what children are going through in war-torn countries like Syria, Iraq, Pakistan, and it showed you how it went from normal, like what we declare as normal, to like quite tragic in the sense that she, you know, lost her family, her school was destroyed, you know, she, at the end of it, like, it's a really good film. I don't even know what you'd search for it on YouTube, but it's so good. It went viral.
Put the link in the description.
We'll put the link in the description, and we'll put it on our, I'll try and see if we can put it on our website as well, like just a link or something to it. It's such a good, it went viral. I doubt you haven't seen it. It was massive. It blew up everywhere. And he was, I mean, that panel, I could go on for days about that panel. It was so good.
I can just say Papa.
Papa, we love you, Papa. Come back to us, Papa.
Please come back to us.
Please.
Oh my
it
God,
was so...
his voice was just...
Papa, I'm not going to lie, if you're listening, well, we know you're listening. All the girls are in love with you. You literally have a fan club over here. Like, I'm not lying. I'm not.
We promise you, we've shown.
They've got shirts made, Papa. I'm not lying. I'm joking.
Little baseball caps.
They literally have it all going on. They've got it popping over here. No, I'm joking. But seriously, and actually, we filmed that and put it on Flux TV.
Woo!
We did. So you can go and see it. We've got top tips from all of our panel members, and they are going to share them with you on our Flux TV YouTube page that me and the team so graciously and so generously put together for you guys. But yeah, they are pretty much my major highlights. I mean, there's so much more to choose from.
There was sense of sustainability, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Hope Street Limited at its best.
I love it.
They just literally took over the Blue Coat. They talked about global warming and they managed to mix it with Jane Austen's
Okay, use your words.
You say it.
Sense and sustainability.
I was meant to say sense and sensibility because it's Jane Austen's book, you know.
Oh.
Look at your face.
I don't like you anymore. I thought I was being the clever one then. That was horrible.
Clever clogs.
Sense and sensibility.
It was really mixed and oh my God, it was like well acted.
You are just like speechless.
It was. People would just come up to you and do monologues, and you could totally believe you. You'd take it back in time.
Such talent.
And Hook Street Limited, no matter what, anything they do, I think is just fabulous.
Just to round off, I think shall we summarise? Shall we summarise what we took from Flux Liverpool so far? It's not by no means it's the end. But so far, what Flux Liverpool has really proven to me is that Liverpool is such a hotbed of a melting pot of incredible talent, and you know, talent in every sense of the word, from organisers to producers to actual artists. And when I say artists, I mean every sense of the word artists. Every definition you could possibly put, whether that's speech, writing, movement, painting, whatever. You know, we did the list at the top of the podcast. Top of the morning. Top of the podcast for you. So, you know, it really has, you know, given me such a sense of pride to be a Scouser.
Scouse and pride. Scouse and pride, lad.
But you know what? It's just been incredible. And during these few podcasts, this is just a taster, just so you know. Every month in the year coming,
we should be hopefully having a little hashtag FlexSkills Q&A where we talk to independent artists and businesses around Liverpool, and we get you the topics of tips.
We will indeed.
And we'll also doing Unsigned Unheard,
We will.
where we have a band, an artist, a musician.
And if you know of anybody that could be on the podcast, like if you know of someone who's in a band or someone that's a singer, someone that has a SoundCloud page or whatever, just send us an email or send us a tweet. Actually, send us a tweet. We like tweets. Tweet us.
Tweets are the best.
At Flux Liverpool, and we will be glad to get them on this podcast.
Yeah, we'll be doing some interviews, a little bit of a live lounge-esque vibe going on.
Mm-hmm.
We should be listening to some music.
And these will be coming to you once a month throughout the entire year of 2015. That's right, the entire year.
Yeah.
We love you that much. We're going to sit here and talk at you every month. Every month.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you.
But anyway, I am off. What are your plans for the rest of the day?
Shopping in town, you and me.
You know what I think? I'm thinking a Subway, McDonald's, Burger King or something is on the cards for me. Don't you tuff at me. Don't you tuff at me. I am in the mood to treat myself. I'm in the mood to treat myself. I've worked very hard.
No one else can.
Boom. And you guys should too. So once you finish this podcast, go and get yourself a treat. And tweet us with hashtag FluxTreat. And that's the way. And that's how we'll know you've listened this far. If you tweet Flux Liverpool with love the podcast or whatever, hashtag FluxTreat.
And just to say, please do look out on www.fluxliverpool.com because we just have some brilliant articles, photographs, interviews, everything you could ever possibly think about coming at you for the next few months.
Bye guys.
Ciao.